Gen for life.
I'm sorry, I completely forgot to mention that.
In the last video, there was a description. There was in the description said Gen for life.
Oh, time to get a video I planned and over a year ago.
So since before it was even confirmed we were getting Diamond and Pearl remakes.
Yes.
But we didn't actually write the script till last week.
No, not script.
We
You wrote this just yesterday.
We wrote our actual points about this yesterday, so yeah.
Hey, so finally, let's
discuss what we want and don't want in Sinnoh remakes and
BDSP.
and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
BDSP.
Yes. So,
The first thing.
First, let's get into the stuff we want first.
Yeah.
First, I would love it if Mega Evolution came back. Yeah. I know it's dumb.
Yes, it is.
Kind of unbalanced, but it really helps a lot of Pokemon out. Like, take Lopunny, for example.
Yes.
Oh, it's not particularly great without being able to Mega Evolve.
Yeah.
Or Mawile or Sableye on the Sinnoh deck? No, neither of them? Okay. And plus, there's quite a decent amount of Pokemon in Sinnoh that can already Mega Evolve, so it doesn't seem like they really need to add more.
Yeah.
Or they didn't, then let's go.
I mean, there's about 16, about 17, about 16 Pokemon that can Mega Evolve.
Yeah.
Over on the decks.
It already has more Pokemon that can Mega Evolve on the decks than Let's Go.
We might actually get it. This might be possible.
Based on the fact that there were Mega figures of what was
Mega Lucario and Charizard X.
Lucario
and the campaign.
Charizard X. Are they gonna fucking put Charizard on the decks?
Anyways.
Yeah, it seems like it could actually be somewhat plausible.
So, then there's...
Platinum content. Well, let's break this one down since there's a lot to go over here. First, the Pokedex, because, seriously, have you seen
the DP Pokedex?
The DP Pokedex? It's so unbalanced. Not counting Infernape, which is your star... which you don't have access to if you pick the other two stars. If you pick Turtwig or Piplup, your only fire option is Ponyta.
Oh, it doesn't stop there. There's only three electric type.
Shinx, Lex Ray, Raichu, and Pachirisu.
And there's only two ice types.
What are those? Abomasnow and...
Abomasnow and Weavile.
You only have Abomasnow and Weavile for ice types.
Literally, most of the deck X is taken up by water types.
Which is just horribly unbalanced.
And
Platinum actually added more type variety.
And also, all the new evolution...
It's because most of them weren't even on the Pokedex in Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just straight up ridiculous.
Yeah.
Also from Platinum, certain story events. For example, there's an extra encounter with Cyrus. There's an extra battle.
Actually, an extra battle.
There's an extra battle with Cyrus.
So you fight him. You encounter him a lot
earlier too.
He has an entire speech. He has an entire speech.
He's on the way to Orberg.
No, has an entire speech. Each in the HQ.
Yeah. None of that's in Diamond and Pearl.
Oh yeah.
No, in story. We just went over that.
Yeah,
better teams. This one's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can remove the point and don't want that says Diamond and Pearl teams. Is that a thing?
No.
No? Okay, it isn't. Good.
Better teams.
Teams. Well, Platinum's teams, we're not talking about villainous teams. We're talking about the Pokemon teams that trainers have.
Yeah.
Volkner and Flint in particular are noteworthy here. Candace to a degree.
Less than half of Flint's team, even the original, is fire type.
He only has the two Pokemon that are actually on the decks, Infernape and
Rapidash.
Rapidash. They had to give him a starter.
Well,
I kind of wish they gave Crasher weight a good Empoleon.
Yeah.
Or Prinplup if that would have been too overpowered.
Alright, yeah, but the thing is, it's just fucking terrible. So Volkner has a fucking Ambipom and an Octillery.
Yeah. Which is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I think that explains itself.
Distortion World. It would be nice to see the Distortion World on console.
Yeah.
Even if the story doesn't actually
might
bring you there, Aaron, it's just somewhere you enter from Turnback Cave.
Yeah.
Ave. It would just be nice to encounter Giratina in its natural habitat.
And most importantly,
Looker.
he was left out of. He was strangely left out of. He was strangely left out of Sword and Shield.
And he would feel out of place in Legends Arceus. So really, this is his only chance to appear this generation. And he's appeared in every generation since 4. It would seem straight up silly to break the chain, and in the generation that as a region inspired by Britain, and Generation 4 remakes.
Yeah.
So please put Looker in the game.
All right, this one wouldn't be here.
It wasn't for something in the trailer. The Battle Zone.
There's a youngster.
Or instead of the ship captain that takes you to the Battle Zone, that NPC is completely gone, and there's just a youngster standing where he was supposed to be.
This is I can take there not being a battle frontier.
Yeah, but the entire Battle Zone. Where the hell are you even going to catch Heatran in this game?
Yeah. And where are you going to find Heatran?
And are you saying there's no villa? Come on, the villa was the best part of their Gen 4.
It was a place, my favorite waste of money.
And where we could get shipping hints.
No, we don't talk.
No, we could get shipping hints.
No,
what are their ship names?
Glisten and Ignition.
Where you get glistening shipping and ignition shipping hints.
Alex, this isn't what this is about.
Yes, it is. This has always been what it's about.
Anyways, please, at the very least, the Battle Zone.
I don't care.
That's cutting an entire part of the fucking map.
I'm fine if they just include the Battle Tower, since Palmer's actually a somewhat significant character, or being your rival's father and all that.
But come on, you can't just cut the Battle Zone.
That's like the entire post game.
Yeah. So, anyways,
so here's hoping that ship guy appears afterwards, or this youngster can somehow I'll take you there.
I don't know.
Or alternatively, wishful thinking. Maybe instead of going there from Snowpoint City, they just changed it to be the guy in Canalave who takes you there, or so you have a one-stop shop for all locations you sail to.
I don't know. You've been on this point for a while.
Yeah. New evolutions. This is probably the most unlikely thing.
This is definitely the most unlikely.
But if you're not going to bring back Mega Evolutions, at least give some Pokemon like Lopunny Direct Evolutions. Because there are a lot that really do need it.
Yeah.
So, care to name a few more examples? Lantern's on Dex, right?
No.
No, it's not? No? Okay. Like a Lopunny or Minion.
God, Minion. I would need that.
Both L's.
Yeah. So, this one sounds pretty unlikely.
And for some reason, it seems like they're very hesitant to add new members to evolutionary families now. Oh, they'll only do it if only a specific form of the Pokemon can evolve into that for some reason.
It's dumb.
Like, it's ridiculous. We haven't had a proper evolution for anything other than Eevee since Gen 4.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Or this would be the perfect time to do so. Since, we're going back to Sinnoh.
Yeah,
anyways, no HMs. This one seems probably the most likely thing here, due to the fact that the website I described the games as trying to preserve the originals as much as possible while including modern conveniences. Which I assume means the removal of HMs, since we haven't had them since Gen 6, and that's probably for the better.
Because God, Sinnoh is the worst, the absolute worst when it comes to HMs.
There are 8 of them.
Who thought defog was a good idea?
Granted, Unova has 8 of them as well.
No, they only have 6.
Unova has 6.
But
and dive is only used in one location.
You only actually have to use cut to finish the game.
Yeah, cut's the only HM that's actually required in Unova. Fly is never required in any game. It's just convenient.
Yeah.
And like I said, dive is in one area in the post game. Strength is just for alternate paths. That's the shortcut of Victory Road.
Yeah.
Surf is admittedly something you probably actually want, but hey, at least it's a genuinely good move.
Yeah.
Move, and what was the other one?
Straight.
And waterfall is only used in the post game on like one route. So yeah.
Yeah, at least seriously, please, I just.
In Generation 6, you needed you needed surf and strength.
God, please,
just don't make us go through Sinnoh with a third of our team dedicated, with literally a third of the firepower on our teams dedicated to overworld stuff.
Yeah, that's dumb.
It's just entirely stupid.
All right, next point.
However, adding a thing that's not on the list here, I would like if there were certain bonus special moves that could use overworld effects again.
Yeah,
and that hasn't been a thing since Gen 6.
Yeah.
Most notably, stuff like Sweet Scent, and since that was a really cool move. Assuming this has since this seems to have reverted to the encounter system from Gen 7 and before,
yeah,
or from Lola and before, or I'm hoping they can bring back Sweet Scent for this game.
Yeah,
especially since they're definitely bringing back Honey.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that I'll still be able to attract wild Pokemon.
Yeah.
Moving on, no dex requirement for the post game.
God,
again, this is assuming the battle zone isn't being completely scrapped here.
Yeah. Because no.
Having to have seen every Pokemon in order to play the post game is stupid.
Yeah, it's literally never been a fucking requirement since,
or before.
Well. It actually was.
In which game?
Fire Red and Leaf Green made you catch 60
No, you didn't have to see every Pokemon, though.
Oh, yeah.
Here, you had to go out of your way to either catch certain Pokemon. No, notably, there are no trainers that use Lumineon.
There aren't?
No, there are no trainers that use Lumineon, so you're forced to catch a Finneon and evolve it yourself. Oh, which is just straight up dumb.
No, I've seen a trainer that uses one.
Really? Guess I just missed that trainer then.
Look, you shouldn't. The point is, you shouldn't have to go out of your way to
battle every trainer just to access the post game. It's just
so
really inconvenient. And like, what if, like, for stuff like speedrunning, for example, it really put.
I mean, I don't think speedrunners do the post game.
I mean, if you're doing like a post, like a weird speedrun category, like max out your villa or something dumb,
yeah,
or weird like that, then and you should have to fight every trainer just to get to that point.
Yeah.
Fine. And I'm hoping that this will be removed because this is just straight up dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. So next point
is is expanded underground.
I mean, there's already quite a bit to do. You can do in the underground.
No, wouldn't it be nice to have even more to do? Like ORAS secret bases, as being able to battle other trainers of the underground, or maybe even
you had secret bases in Sinnoh.
Yes. I mean ORAS secret bases though. Oh, those were a lot more in depth than they were in previous games.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, unlike in ORAS, that you would actually have an incentive other than just flags to chase after people's hideouts, because potentially you could steal gemstones from them. And I think that would add an interesting and competitive element to the underground.
Yeah, I mean, you can already. I mean, yeah. The underground is already used to get evolution stones, fossils. Yeah, you can do stuff like setting traps.
It'd just be nice to see more more fleshed out.
We
underground.
actually see 16 players.
We already know the underground is in the game.
Yes.
and based on the fact that you're seen going through it in the trailer.
Yeah.
Hell, if the battle zone's not included, maybe they can put Heatran in the underground.
Anyway, yeah. Anyways,
Anyways, moving on updated movesets.
They tend to do this
for Remake, so I'm pretty sure this one will be a thing.
Or the Pokemon that weren't in Sword and Shield.
You'll getting updated movesets as well.
Oh.
Like this one doesn't really is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Fixing Team Galactic.
Oh boy.
Now we could go into a lot of detail about Team Galactic,
But we'll save that for another video.
For now, I'm just gonna say Cyrus feels like a very petty character.
Also, he just disappears with with absolutely no resolution.
He said that his parent. All we know is that his parents didn't approve of him wanting to work with machines.
That's all we know.
That's all we know about him, and
Also,
that seems like an absurdly petty reason to want to reset the entire universe.
yes.
It's like, yeah, that really sucks, but like,
Yeah.
you're gonna screw over everyone else in the entire world over it.
Yeah.
I feel like Cyrus's character. I feel like in Platinum they tried by telling us that they tried to make Cyrus more empathetic, but they just made him seem like more of a petty asshole.
Yeah. So,
Well, if anything,
we'll go over this in a separate video.
the point is they really need to flesh Cyrus out more.
Or yeah.
I don't expect them to do it.
Not to mention that stuff is told to you in the post game.
Yeah, I don't expect them to do that really,
since
but
they said the story will be the same.
but it would be nice to have some more NPCs that give you a little more insight on why Cyrus is the way he is.
Yeah. So, anyways, we'll go over this in a separate video.
Yeah. Now for things we don't want. There's
only
not
three.
not a lot of them. One's the Diamond and Pearl Pokedex, for the same reasons we do on the Platinum Pokedex. Diamond Pearl Pokedex fucking sucks. We already went over this though, so I don't really think we need to go into further detail.
This was my biggest. This here was my biggest concern.
Before the reveal trailer, them adding Dynamaxing into the game.
And because I just don't. How the fuck would you incorporate this into the story? How would you force this into the game?
Where would you use this?
It's
The roots in Sinnoh aren't big enough for giant Pokemon.
and you can't just slap raid dens there. That doesn't make sense.
And the gym,
gyms
they
are-
can't. It would feel weird to just turn the gyms into stadiums, since that seems like a specifically Galar thing.
That's not.
Like Dynamaxing just feels so tied to specifically Galar that it would feel wrong to just put to jam it into Sinnoh like this.
But thankfully, from what I could see, from what we've seen,
I mean, there didn't seem to be a sign of any sort of raid dens.
hell, the gyms don't look any different.
The gyms look the same, so they're not built to accommodate Dynamaxing.
And so I think we're good with that.
The only way I could see them realistically implementing Dynamaxing is in the underground.
Yeah.
Like, oh, maybe there's a little tunnel that connects deep into the max layer.
Or something.
Or in Galar particles if flooded Sinnoh's underground. There's raid dens here now or something.
I don't fucking know. Either way, that's the thing I really don't want. The biggest thing I don't want.
Yeah.
This one's
not really just a minor nitpick.
I'm not too I wouldn't be too bothered by this.
Yes, but you'd prefer it to not happen.
And level nerfs. Well, considering Sword and Shield's level curve went all the way up to 65 in the main story, I don't see a reason to nerf this.
So how did his level curve go?
So it went up all the way up to 66 in the originals and 62 in Platinum.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe they won't nerf the Sinnoh.
I mean, that's pretty. 62 is pretty reasonable for an end game.
Yeah, very reasonable. So, like hoping they don't nerf levels,
You know, fans won't hear you won't hear the end of it from fans.
Granted, the game's probably still going to feel just generally easier because
they'll probably have the experience share.
Probably have the experience share and such to negate grinding. If anything, I'd appreciate if they raised the levels just a tiny bit.
Don't be like, let's go and utterly reduce the level
to the point where you could sweep the Elite Four with one Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, if I wanted to, I could beat the Elite Four with just my Eevee and let's go.
Yeah.
It's depressing.
So, anyways, I think that's really all
I'm going to say. Here's hoping ILCA does a good job with the remake. And modernizing Sinnoh in a way that feels natural.
I mean, yeah, really, after this, I don't...
not like a cheap cash grab.
After this, I really don't see the point in doing remakes anymore.
I beg to differ that we should at least that Gen 5 should probably be the last remake.
So I feel like Gen 5 doesn't have the most. It doesn't have of as many dated design and mechanics.
Yeah.
Extra just need
I feel like
in need of fixing.
I feel like the reason I want Gen 5 remakes is just to update the entire series to 3D.
Yeah, I think that's. I guess that's it.
Then yeah, we have all the main regions in 3D. If they do Unova remakes.
So
it's mechanically speaking though, Generation 5 is perfectly fine in my eyes.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine, and it's where we finally saw all stuff that became standard.
So,
and I think you were went on a bit of a tangent there, but
that's really all we have to talk about.
So, anyways, I'm Nosran.
And I'm Emery, and bonjour, my wonderful viewers. See you in the next video.
Yeet.